All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still missing two mods, but you know what? It's none of my business what people do. All right, what the big talk on YouTube? Oliver Anthony's song, uh, Richmond, north of Richmond, or whatever it is. It ain't nothing we haven't been talking for the past 10 years, and a lot of people are like, "Well, we hear what he's saying." I know, but it's nothing that we haven't talked about. He's just the lucky one that took what we were saying and put it out there, right? He's got a voice. He's got that look, and he was the one that took it. And really, it's our song. It's America's song, right? It's about us poor boys, right? It's about the people that are suffering. And like I said, it ain't nothing we ain't talked about already 10 years ago. The situation that America's got itself into, and we the people didn't get us into this mess. Hey, what's up, Tahoe? So, what is people hearing right now? It's really taken off with the African Americans, which is shocking. Uh, what does it talk about? A lot of people are saying it's racist, right? Some kind of racist thing. I don't know about that, folks. I don't know. But I can tell you this much: it ain't nothing that we ain't already talked about or heard, right? He just got lucky. He listens to people. He's been on YouTube for 3 years now, 4 years. So he got lucky. He wrote a song, and like I said, it's a little bit of every American, right? It's like the Jason Aldean song, right? Little Town or whatever it's called. That took off. Everyone was like, "Oh my God!" Thousands, millions of people talking about it. But it ain't nothing that we didn't already know 10 years ago, right? Don't be trying stuff like that in a little town and all this and that. Now, which that has been turned into havoc and chaos. So it's nothing we haven't talked about. Why are people so offended by it? I don't know. Some people are jumping on board. They agree with it, right? 33 million people like that song by Oliver Anthony. Why? And a lot of people are bringing this up, but why is it Oliver Anthony or is it just the song? Is it everything Oliver Anthony is saying? The truth. It ain't him. It's just a song that he wrote. He listens to people. He's been in chats. He's been on YouTube, right? It ain't him. It was America that wrote the song. A lot of people are disagreeing with it. A lot of people are agreeing with it. I'll agree with it. It's a great song. It's about poverty. It's about pain, suffering, and things just not going your way. Right? That's what the song is about. It's about so much that the world, the government, we're just people in this country, right? We're just citizens. We get up, we go to work. It's what we've done our whole lives, right? This whole white man privilege thing, I've never known about, folks. I can't tell you about that. right? Is it real? Yes, but not for this white boy. I've had to work for everything I got, and I lost it, and I lost everything: the land, the home, the cars, the truck, my brain, my heart, my soul. Right? He just got lucky. He put it out there. He is just a vessel, folks. That's it. We all, if you're a musician, you are just a vessel for something to work through you, almost like God. But you have to be careful because we're dealing with this guy that is the devil. He likes to play God and be God, act just like him. So, what do I think? I don't know. I think it's a great song. It's a powerful song. It's a heartful song. It's something I can relate to because why? Because I'm poor, right? I've had to work for things. And nobody came up to me and said, "Here's $1 million," right? No one's come up to me and said, "Here's a house with no payment," right? You got to pay for these things. You got to work. Now, who knows? He could have been, he is a drinker. I guess he does drink alcohol, and he is suffering from a mental illness. I've been there, Mr. Oliver Anthony. I know what you're talking about. And him himself has said he just, it's just a song. It ain't him. It's somebody out here, but it ain't him. Gwen, how you doing? God, come on in, enjoy yourself. Tahoe, I'm missing a couple mods. I'm getting kind of worried. One of them I haven't heard from just about all day. Kind of worried. And they're talking about somebody on YouTube passed away or something. So worried about the ladies. But anyways, so what do I think about it? Great song. Is it racist? I don't think so. It has nothing to do with race. I know there's a lot of people out there saying it's a racist song and it's a I don't think so, folks. It's a song about people that are suffering from mental illness, addictions. They've worked their whole lives for crappy pay, no health care. It's nothing that we haven't already talked about 10 years ago. Why are all the people making a big thing about it? Probably because he's just a vessel. That's it. He's telling the truth about that. He is just a vessel to a higher power, folks. So enjoy the song. It's a great song. He's got a couple more songs that are great. Uh, I don't blame him for not wanting to be famous. Has he turned down money? Yes. A lot of us have. A lot of people have turned down big money. A lot of opportunities, a lot of collabs, a lot of things. Gwen said, yes, Nana Angel passed away last night. A sweet lady. Oh, that's the second one that came in here. He talked about Nana's Angel passing away. Well, my condolences to her family. Ah, ah. So all the power to Oliver Anthony. Uh, keep writing the good songs, right? Be a vessel for whatever it is. Don't steal. Well, it's hard not to steal. I mean, it's hard in the music business. It's hard not to have something in there that someone said, a verse, a line, a chorus, even on the guitar, a riff, a rhythm part, whatever it may be, a lead part, it's hard not to copy somebody or play the same chords that they're playing, right? There's only 2,000 and something chords playing guitar, right? I think there's 1,500 or 2,000 chords. Out of all them chords, what are the most chords used in music? You want to hear the truth? A 3-4 chord song. That's it. Them are your big hits, unless you're Yngwie Malmsteen, right? Or Randy Rhoads or whatever. But if you look at most of the music that's being put out, that everyone's toe tapping and snapping fingers to, gets them up moving around or thinking or whatever. What are they? 3 chords, 3-4 chords, and that's it. Right? There ain't even no fancy strumming in it. So, you got 2,000 chords to choose from. 2,000 chords for playing guitar. And most of the great songs are 3-4 chords, maybe 5 chords if that or whatever. Nothing big, nothing major, nothing. Them are all the songs that got you toe tapping, that got you singing. When you're with a woman or whatever, love songs or whatever, 3-4 chords. So, do I think he got it right? Yeah, I applaud him. I applaud him. He ain't said nothing that we haven't already known. And all he did is put his interpretation on it that us people can't, that have disabilities or that are poor or just the world's gone nuts on us, right? He's saying what every American is saying. And he said it himself. He's nothing. He's nobody. Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Anthony Oliver. I am also a nobody. And great music, right? That's great, great stuff. I think it's a great song, powerful, heartfelt. It's got meaning. It's got you ain't gonna hear what that song is saying if you got millions and millions of dollars. Do you understand, folks? There's a lot of people going, we just don't get it. What's the whole thing? Well, you ain't gonna get it because you ain't never been where we been, right? You ain't never lived on a street or in a dumpster behind a donut shop just so you can eat breakfast the next morning. No, really, these people don't know what it's like to have no family, to have nowhere to turn, nowhere to go. The only place you got is the streets or your druggy friends that are living on the streets. Or these people don't know pain and suffering, heartbreak. And he's right. The government has caused most of this commotion. You want to go fight a war in another country and spend my money, $17 trillion, and we got our own people in our country, right, that are fighting wars. Why don't you fight these people in our country that are suffering? Well, it ain't nothing we ain't said 10 years ago. Right? It's like 10 years after. Right? I don't know. I applaud the kid. Keep singing, keep playing, keep being a vessel for that music making. Right? And mental illness is not a joke, folks. I have a disability myself. So it's a struggle every day, right? Some things break your heart. And that's why a lot of us don't get attached to anybody. We stay focused. We stay home. We don't surround ourselves by a lot of people because of the fear of they'll look down on us, right? Put us in a corner, whatever you want to call it, label us. Right? But I would say Chris Anthony or Oliver Anthony, which I forget his Lutheran, I think, or something. His last name's Lutheran, something like that. Great job, dude. Keep singing and picking them strings. Yeah, yeah. Whoever wrote that song, whoever was the vessel through him, knew exactly what they were saying. We all been working our lives for crap pay, know. And believe it or not, in the trades, when you're working construction, you ain't a man if you ain't out after work drinking. Right? That's that's what that's what construction dudes do. They work all day. They get off work. Either they go to the bar or they go home, and they drink mainly to kill the pain, the madness of having to get up every single day and go to work. Uh, Yeah, he said it best. There you go. That song says it all. Rich men of north of Richmond. There you go. Because the rich, they have no idea what's going on. They're like, I don't. It's just another song. Nah, they listen to it. See, we've been working our lives. We built this country. Our family, right? You pushed us aside. You ain't hearing what he's saying, right? The world's sick of it. Working for bullcrap pay. Our health care's gone away, right? We hear what he's saying because we're one of them, right? You ain't gonna hear nothing he's talking. If you got billions of dollars or you're wrapped up in politics. So kudos to Christopher. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. And people are shocked he turned down a lot of money. Well, let me tell you what. He made a good call because he might not be in the right state of mind right now to be famous or to be rich. Are any of us really? So great call. He turned down the money. That don't mean he can't make money. See, that's where a lot of people are shocked. What do you mean he turned down a man? He'll always, hey, if he chooses to be poor and make and write number one hits all day long, that's his choice. That's his choice. If he decides to do nothing but write music, record it, publish it, and put it out, and never go on tour, that's his choice. And a lot of people say it's impossible to do. No, it ain't. Harry Nielsen wrote numerous records, number one hits for himself and other people, and he was one that never went on tour. He didn't like going on tour. He didn't have to. He made all of his money in the studio and recording. It was only after people pressured him to go on tour that he did a couple shows, and that was it. Right? You don't have to go on tour to be a millionaire. Prince wrote more songs than you folks will ever know that people have covered and made millions of. Did Prince have to go on tour? Excuse me. On tour? No. He could have sat home all day and wrote number one hits for all these bands and went out and never had to step foot in a tour. Never had to step foot in an arena. So you got to determine, folks, how much of this lifestyle are you going to have? Is the music business as bad as they say it is? Yes. Is the movie business and politics and everything as bad as they say it is? 10 times worse. Because they always water it down. But he don't have to do nothing. He's the most famous man right now on earth, pretty much. Everyone's talking about his music. 33 million views on his one video. Everybody's talking about it. And he turned down 8 million. And if he walked away from it all, it wouldn't shock me. Not one bit. Right? Because he can still make a living off of his talent and his music. Just don't steal. Just don't steal. But there you go. I think it's 2 thumbs up. Great song. You ain't going to hear it if you got millions sitting in the bank. You ain't going to understand what he's talking about. Let me check my chat. Yes, Mama Angel passed away. All right. She did a live last night complaining of a headache she had. Oh, my God. Right? She had a headache and then she passed away. That could be a brain hemorrhage or maybe a blood clot. Phew, God. Wow. Maybe a tumor or something. Oh, rest her soul. God bless her. My condolences to the family. Wow, that's interesting. Another obsession, what they do. I don't know, folks. Don't pay any attention to Johnson. You talk about somebody and they think you're obsessed with somebody. I don't know. Crazy. But there you go. That's my outtake on it. Like I said, my mods disappeared. Hopefully they're okay. But then again, they might have just walked away, right? They just didn't have enough balls or cojones to say, I don't want to be a mod, or we don't like you anymore. And they just left. Who knows? Either that or someone kidnapped them. Well, I wasn't sure. I haven't been able to get a hold of 2 mods today. And everyone was talking about someone died. And I wasn't sure if it was, I was like, man, my mods ain't here. And I let them know I was going live. They didn't show up. I hope they didn't die. I don't know. They're probably busy right now. They have lives. They have boyfriends and husbands or whatever. So they have lives or whatever, right? It's no biggie. Tahoe, thanks for stopping in. Busy night. Busy night. A lot of people arguing on YouTube, fighting, drama, crime, and all this. Yeah, just crazy stuff, right? Hackers, people luring you, people. It's just nuts. It's nuts. It's no wonder uh, Oliver Anthony don't want to be famous. I don't either, man. And let's just sit here and write some songs and screw the rest of the world. All right, folks. God bless. Have a great night. I might be back. Maybe not. It's 11 o'clock. I'm getting tired. I think it was a great show. A great song that the dude did. Keep going. As for my mods, I hope you ladies are okay. Right? Hope you're okay. I wonder if they were bought. There's a lot of talk that these other channels are buying people. Right? Buying people. I don't know. Hopefully they weren't bought under pressure of money or fame or whatever. I don't know. All right. You folks have a great night. Be safe. God bless everyone. Don't get used. Don't get used. Oliver Anthony Christopher. Don't let these people use you. And I'm going to tell you something. The women are going to come hard. They're going to come fast. Don't get sucked up into it. Don't get sucked up into it, kid. Stick to what you know. Find yourself a good woman. Keep writing songs. Don't let these women play with your mind. Don't let these dudes play with your mind. Stick to what you know. Stay comfortable. Stay humble. And keep writing them great songs. And screw everyone else. And keep your sanity, kid. Keep your sanity. Keep your sanity. That's the number one thing. People are going to come at you with all kinds of offers, money, women, booze, everything. Keep your sanity, walk away from it, and shock the world. Right? They're already shocked. He turned down 8 million. Yeah, that's when you know you got you got somebody that believes in something. Is when you walk away from opportunities. When they say, "Hey, you could do this." No, I don't want to. You're going to have people say you should have did that. No, I just don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Don't need it. Ain't gonna do it. Don't want to do it. Thank you very much for your offer, but I'll pass. There you go, folks. Have a great night. Be safe. God bless. And I hope my moderators are okay. Right? Hope Tahoe didn't sweep them away with the big money, the boats and the BMWs. Not just joking around, folks. Have a great night. Be safe. Oh, keep an eye on that hurricane down there down south and out to the east.